Welcome back to Askewed Reviews. And today I'm reviewing a film that I received a request for, and it is actually from a person who is involved in the film. So, without further ado, the movie that I'm reviewing today, The Demon Inside, from 2017, directed and written by Joey Moran. So this one is an independent film, and actually a pretty well done one in my opinion. So let's go into what this movie was about. So to start it off, we have our family consisting of a mother, father, and a daughter. Now, what ends up happening is there's something strange within their home that starts to become more and more present. Perhaps it's a ghost or some other apparition, but whatever it is, it's starting to cause problems for the family. From here, we now meet our other set of characters, which is a group of television ghost hunters that come in and try to solve the problem of what's happening in this family's home. From there, we learn much more about the family. We also learn more about the entity that's within their home. And with these ghost hunters, we get some actually comedic moments in a movie that I was not expecting comedy in. So, as I mentioned before, this is a very well done independent film. I thought that some of the creepier moments, especially near the beginning, were actually creepy. I thought that the look of the demon, although it felt very sinister, that movie, like kind of how the ghost or creature looked in there, looked very similar to that, but still kind of its own thing. And also, as I mentioned, the moments where the ghost hunters show up in, there's just some unexpected comedy moments, some that are a bit over the top and kind of almost like, oh my God, and then others that are just like, wow, this is kind of ridiculous at times. And they do a weird balancing act because most of the story that involves the family is really emotional and really kind of deep. And then you've got these random moments of comedic timing or just shocking moments. So, some of my favorite parts of this film were definitely the story and the concept. I do wish we would have gotten maybe a little bit more backstory or gotten to know some of the characters a little bit more. But in general, I don't think that was a bad part of it. The practical effects were also done very well, in my opinion. Now, as for some of the things that I didn't like about this one, I was not a big fan of some of the lighting. There were definitely some scenes that were so dark that it was very hard to see what was going on. There was also this random sequence that would keep popping in of the main character kind of like walking away from his home, I think, and I didn't fully understand what was going on there. Maybe you did, and feel free to explain it to me. But I don't know. There was just something about it that I didn't get, and I felt like they didn't even really need that in the film. So, at least for me, when it comes to The Demon Inside, I'm going to give this film a 3 out of 5. If you'd like to watch it for yourself, it's currently streaming for free on Tubi. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Askewed Reviews. Now, if you are involved with or have a connection to a film that you'd like to have someone review and take a look at, absolutely feel free to reach out to me. I love watching movies. I love being able to get your content out there further. So hopefully we can work together.